Today we're going to talk about inside heel hooks. So in this position here, I'm in a 50-50. Okay, Adam's got the same opportunity as me from here, which is why it's called a 50-50 position. It all depends on who's got a number of things. The most stupidity, the biggest balls, the biggest ego. There's all sorts that come into the position here. Alright? He's not attacking me yet, he's going to defend first, because his hand's gone to my knee. So normally speaking, I would fancy myself to get down here. So I have to cover my own foot, and I have to attack his foot, because he didn't cover his foot. So I know I'm going to get my inside heel hook. Okay? So, 50-50. All I'm going to do, we're going to get with our partners, we're going to have each of our legs in this position, and we're just going to gently work this 50-50 position. You're going to come in, you're going to put the toes underneath, get a nice fight, create the grip. Don't everyone go like this down here. Make sure you're in a position where you've got nice tight hands with how you feel comfortable. Make sure that you cover your foot. My foot's now covered, now I can finish on that. This is from the 50-50 position. Not to be confused, we're in this concept. From like this saddle type position, yeah, where you reinforce your legs. Some people try and get this a bit out of legs now. I like to put my feet together, push my groin right into this knees, finish going from there really. But again, look, the finish is quite tight. It's not like this kind of, you actually create a nice tight butterfly grip. You see this much tighter, yeah? What a lot of people end up doing is going down here and doing this, which is not necessarily wrong, it's more beginnerish. You know what I mean? You want to be nice and tight and compact, so you're in a position where you know it's going straight away with the fight. All good? Adam's going to do it to me now. All we're going to talk a little bit about is avoidance from this to begin with. So Adam's in, and luckily, because Adam's got a whack inside him,
I'm a D guy.
yeah, I can chill here, but actually the reality is I can't, okay? So what I need to do, really, is I need to have my foot, so I'm in a position to have my foot flat on the floor. My foot's flat on the floor. As soon as we go into this 50-50, I need to get up like this. With my foot flat on his floor, he can't now get through into the heel hook on that position. He can't do it. We might end up rolling, we might end up doing, you know, some other bits and pieces, but primarily speaking, you know, he can't, and it gives me an opportunity to start clearing my knee line and everything else that I need. So what you don't do is if you get into 50-50, is go this way and think, I'll go for him first. Yeah, you protect your foot, so I'm essentially, if you don't grab too tight just yet, what we want to mimic is the motion of that slipping, okay? Now it's very hard. If you try and do that whilst he's trying to heel hook you, you'll fuck yourself up. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're in a position to like fight his arms or something, which allows me to get to a position where my foot can go flat and eventually turn upside down. So my instep is now facing on the floor. Anything can happen from this point now, but in this position here, look, Adam's
Arrows on the Snapchat.
you end up in this position. There's all sorts you can do, even to the point where you can actually just go belly down.
Yeah.
Finish. Okay, foot in this escape. But now, primarily, what we're talking about is what to be aware of, and the most traditional. Okay, so I have to fight his arm. If I want to stand any chance of defending this, I have to fight his arm to stop him getting that grip. As soon as I fight his arm, I know that he's not trying to apply it. I slip it. See how I slip his elbow? My foot's flat on the floor and it faces down. All sorts can happen from here, as I said. Adam might step through, roll over, I come out, go into it. Who knows how we end up? Who knows? Yeah? But I've slipped and we've gone into like a scramble. So all I want us to do to begin with is to get with our partners now. And I want our partners to have one hand like this, so that he's under, so he's threatening it. I want you to pull to break it. Maybe I'm doing this, I'm doing something that brings him forward and stops him putting pressure on. And I slip, get my foot flat, going into this running man position here. This leg, ideally, you want to start attacking and clearing, boom. If he's got his other leg over you, which sometimes happens here, I still need to make sure that I clear his legs and start pushing away to get my knee free. You see, my knee is now free. So the main things that we want to talk about is slipping the heel, boom, clearing the knee line, so it's at a position where it's no longer above his thigh, and using this foot to do whatever. So even if, let's just say I'm on the floor here, I use this foot front side down, oil check him, kick his gooch, literally whatever you've got to do to escape. Closing in. So I'm straight away, boom, I'm fighting it. I'm fighting, my foot's going flat. I'm starting to turn away. This again is where ego comes in. If he tries to re-fight for my foot, this will work out all right for me as well. Because I can roll through and it'll be better for me than it will be for him. All good? Yes. Anthony's going to have his legs crossed, trying to defend. And I'm going to want to attack this, but I'm like, okay, how do I attack this? How do I unpick his legs? So my hand swings through the middle, so it's under his cup and straightens his leg. Now his leg's straight, I bring my head tight, and I swing and move the leg all the way across the body. As soon as I move the leg across the body, I lift my hips so that they're straight, and I've got him like a trapped kind of figure four inside heel hook. For those of you that are skinnier as well and you can't finish it, there's that ultra tight one. You just have to lift your armpit all the way back, go down. And as soon as you go under, it's like mega tight, literally. Alright, so he's in this locked up position, hand goes through the middle. Hand goes through the middle, look. You know, like when we're doing that shoulder clamp, it's the same thing. Shoulder clamp, leg comes unhooked. Pass the leg across, up here. But I make sure that I move enough so I can trap it. And now it's trapped under my armpit. Move my hips, bring my hand down. Got a simple finish here. If I can't finish that, I just bring my arm ever so slowly back. And you've got a heel hook finish on the other side. One more, please. Cross the legs, under, shoulder clamp style. Pop it up like we're doing that telephone armbar. Leg goes across. Adjust my hips and sides so that I've got access, I can trap it. Hip goes back to where it was. I push up to start to expose his heel. If I just go for it, his heel could be on the floor. So I have to adjust and push up. You see how it opens the exposure to the heel. Hand goes underneath. Making sure that I obviously capture his toes. Finish is the same, hips and twists. Can't get that one. Arms all the way over and through. Come back under. At this time, I'm doing the opposite side grip. There's a finish here. Nice?
So with that one there, exposes you turning your hip.
Well, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because look, I've trapped this, right?
Yeah.
His foot's now on the floor, and he's knowing he wants to keep it on the floor. So I have to use my hips to expose it. Okay. You see, look? Yeah. Boom. Hip up and through. Down and collect. Get my finish. You can actually go with that, yeah.